to the Chasedown! Maraming salamat po sa mga nakatutok sa atin sa isang maulan, binabagyo, no?
Diba? Oh.
Na Saturday afternoon. Magandang hapon po. Ako po si Riza Diaz. Kasama ko po ang mga ka-chasers natin. Waylon Galvez, kamusta?
Uy, hi Riz. Hi,
Uy,
Hapa.
hi, sir.
Kamusta po? Kamusta po kayo lahat? Mabagyo. Naku, ingat kayo. Basta kami dito sa Chasedown, galanti kami.
Uy.
Sa...
Baka meron ka.
Walang laman eh.
Ang bait,
Pero yung mga ganyan, dali. Ipunin natin yan.
Ang bilis kumapig, ha?
Walang bawian yan, ha?
Ang bilis, ha?
Basta
National
kami
TV,
bahala
ha?
sa balita, sports, galanti kami dyan.
National TV, ha?
Ayun dyan, eh. Tayo naman,
Uy.
Pagka season of giving, talaga namang...
ang
tunog mo,
Metro Manila under signal number 3
Uy.
na.
Uy,
Malakas na
tama,
pag-ulan, na may kasama pang pabugso-bugsong ihip ng hangin. Kaya maingat po sana, lalo na yung mga nagmamaneho.
Tama.
Na kailangan pa rin syempre lumabas ng bahay. Ingat po kayo. Jerry Ramos in Halloween! Hi!
ba't pag tweak or tweet, lumalabas sungay mo?
Meron ba? Oo nga, no?
Dalawa. May ilaw pa isa.
May puso pa.
Hindi, kasi Halloween! Weekend na!
Takot
Oo.
ako, ha?
Pero huwag kayong matakot na mawala ng sports balita dahil kami ang bahala dyan.
Maglagay ka naman.
Parang bendabid yun, ha?
Ito, wala na.
At syempre, kukumpleto ng ating barkada ay si Aba Cordero. Hey, Aba!
Hi, Attorney Riza.
Yan.
Hi, Waylon and Sir Jerry. Tama, kagaya ng sabi ni Riza, masamang panahon. Kaya kung wala naman kayong gagawin sa bahay, lumabas kayo. Kung wala kayong gagawin sa labas, sa bahay na lang kayo.
Yon.
Tama.
Manood na lang kayo. 2 to 4 to.
Yes.
Pwede ding 2 to 5 kung...
Abonado.
Masayang magiging Saturday kwentuhan natin. Kaya sa mga nanonood sa PBA Rush, sa mga nakatutok sa ating Facebook live stream, at mga nanonood via their Signa Play app, pati na rin nakikinig sa 92.3 News FM. Thank you very much. Eto na po. Simulan na natin ang ating programa sa ating mga napakainit na headlines.
Wait,
Yes.
on the headlines?
Headlines. Number 1. Gene Kings wagi sa Manila Clasico.
Oo nga.
Iyan at ang mga aksyon ng 2022 Commissioner's Cup mamaya sa ating PBA updates.
Eto, sundan natin, basketball pa rin. Pinoy Stars sa Japan B-League kasama sa 20-man pool ng Gilas
Ayan.
Pilipinas.
Headline number 3.
3.
Pilipinas!
Oh!
Yun lang.
Ayun, okay.
Kasama sa bibisitahin
Wow.
ng FIFA Trophy. Parang, kumbaga, sa Olympic torch yan. Ganun ang...
Awesome. And second round ng UAAP Season 85, simula na. Sana. Ngayong
tama.
araw na to, pero na-postpone po ang mga laro. Dahil nga
Na-postpone.
sa masamang panahon. Mamaya, bibigyan po kayo namin ng update dyan.
O, ito naman, syempre, simula na rin ang NBA season.
Ay ko.
Kaya alam
Lakers.
natin kung sino ang mga kulelat. Yan, 05 Lakers.
05.
Ang tsama.
Direct Nick.
Direct Nick,
At ngayong hapon, makakakwentuhan din natin via Zoom. Di ba? Ngayong araw na to, ang pinakabagong manlalaro na nakita na nga natin sa kanyang debut game with the Northport Batang Pier. Will Navarro will be joining the show.
When there's a will,
there's a way.
And a member of our national team and a proud member of the NU Lady Bulldogs, Camille Clarin, will also be joining us with Christiana Dimaunahan.
Hello.
Pretty ladies.
oo.
Lakas niyan.
Yes.
At syempre ang ating Lakwatchero,
Yeah.
makakasama naman ang isang courtside reporter
Kahit bumabagyo,
na si Janna
Sideline ka,
Ehida. Yan at marami pang iba
Yakin,
maya-maya. Pero pag-uusapan muna natin ang mga nakaraang laro sa PBA. Recap muna tayo sa
Recap.
mga naging laro natin mula nung linggo ba? Simulan ba natin
Yes,
sa Manila
linggo.
Clasico?
Oo,
Okay, Jerry,
tama.
go ahead.
Yan, no?
Take it away.
Talo ng Barangay Ginebra ang kanilang rival, Magnolia Chicken Templados Hot Shots, 103-97. Humabol ang Ginebra dyan, down by 15 in the third quarter. And pumutok si Justin Brownlee at sabi nga ni Coach Tim Cone, Jaworski-like na laro ni Scotty Thompson. Sila ang nagpahabol sa Ginebra in the fourth quarter. Kaya, eto, nanalo nga 103-97. First ng Ginebra over Magnolia in the last 3 years. So, medyo emotional si Coach Tim Cone. Dahil nga, first time in 3 years, sabi niya, he has been on the other side before dahil alam naman natin, coach siya ng Sunmid Coffee dati. And, alam niya yung feeling kung natatalo o nananalo.
Against Ginebra.
Yes,
diba?
sa Manila Clasico. And, ayun, sinabi niya nga, nung nakita niya si Scotty Thompson willing Ginebra back in the fourth quarter, nagkaroon siya ng memory about the great Robert Jaworski nung time ni Senator with Ginebra.
Matindi yun, ha? Maikumpara kay the legendary Sunny Jaworski.
Oo naman.
Ibang compliment yun for a player like Scotty.
Yeah, sabi niya, parang pag nagda-drive, yung mga barreling drives ni Scotty, reminds him of Jaworski. Tapos yung rebounding ni Scotty, alam naman natin, si Senator Jaworski, malaking guard dyan na rin sa rebound. Malakas din rumebound. And because of that, si Scotty Thompson ang nahirang na PBA Press Corps Player of the Week.
Doon pala ang bagsak nun.
Oo, doon ang bagsak.
Ganda nun,
Kaya, congratulations, Barangay Ginebra at Scotty Thompson.
Yan.
In other games, San Miguel Beermen defeated NLEX Road Warriors 124-116. Nag-ano dyan, si Devon Scott, first win niya as import ng San Miguel Beer. At unfortunately kay Coach Frankie Lim, medyo inaalat no? Pangatlong talo niya in 4 games. 3-3. Anyway, mahaba pa naman. May mga games pa silang natitira. So,
manalig ka lang.
Tama, manalig ka lang.
Manalig lang.
Ito, Wednesday game. Phoenix Super LPG Fuel Masters.
Ayan.
Riza, sorry tinalo ang
Diba?
Rain or
Grabe
Shine.
naman.
Elasto
Kailangan
Painters,
pa
92-83.
Aray naman.
And pinangunahan
Ouch
yan
naman.
ni Tyler Tio and
Tyler,
Encho Serrano.
masarap yung...
Tyler, ha?
Oo nga. Tyler, salamat pala. Salamat. Mabuhay ka.
Mainit-init pa.
At yung second game naman ng Wednesday na yon, yung San Miguel Beermen nanalo kontra Northport Batang Pier 104-86, which spoiled yung first PBA game ni Will Navarro. Na nabanggit nga ni Riza, magiging panauhin natin later on. Okay? Kahapon naman, Converge Fiber Xers tinalo ang TNT Tropang Giga 130-117. Medyo nakakabigla to, no? Kasi we're expecting na medyo close game. Close game yung labanan. Pero 43 points agad yung Converge sa first quarter. So by halftime, parang...
Uwian na.
Uwian
talaga? Hindi naman.
Dahil more than 20 plus points na ang lamang ng Converge.
Quincy Miller
Yes, Quincy Miller, 18 points in the first half alone, finished with 38 points, including 9 3-pointers. Meron mo yun, 9, no?
Tabla kay?
Kay Arizona Reed.
Aljun Melesio, ganda rin ang nilaro dyan.
Yes, Aljun Melesio, 20 points, career game niya yan. And si Jeron Teng,
4 out of 5
points.
yata.
Yes, 4 out of 5.
This is
3-point
Robocop.
range.
Anak ni Robocop yan.
Kaya yan, Converge, congratulations sa inyo.
Tita Susan.
And sa main game, Barangay Ginebra, expectedly, tinalo ang Terra Firma Jeep 111-90.
Ano ng karta?
Karta ng Ginebra 4-2, inatay with
Firma.
Converge. Terra Firma
100.
07. Oh, and 23 straight losses. Oo nga,
Medyo talagang...
ano ba?
Hindi lang alat eh.
Oo nga eh. Pero sana makabutas kahit paano. Kahit isa lang.
Oo, sino pa ba mga next game sila? Parang yung Blackwater yan, tinalo yung Magnolia.
Panghuli.
Oo.
Panghuling laban nila. No? So, anyway, congratulations pa rin sa Barangay Ginebra. May isang sequence yung nakita yung bagsak ni ni Jamie Malonzo na nag-alley-hoop sila ni Justin Brownlee. It so happened na tumama siya kay Andres Kahilig. So, medyo bad fall eh. Unang likod na tumama ni Jamie
Pero
Malonzo.
mukhang astig naman yan.
Oo, mukhang
Pinagpaglaw.
okay na. Oo. Pero sabi niya, kagabi, baka
Aray.
ngayong araw niya raw, mararamdaman yung sakit, kumbaga.
Hindi ko mabuga kay Risa yung sakit.
Eto,
Sayang
yung
makeup.
yung PBA games today sa Inares Center sa Antipolo, na-postpone po dahil nga sa bagyong Paeng.
Chupaeng.
Oo, and it's supposed to be Meralco versus San Miguel Beer and Rain or Shine versus Magnolia Chicken Templado.
Ibig ng games?
Ibig sabihin, hindi ka pupuntang Antipolo.
Hindi
Baka naman pumunta ka pa.
Sa tapat ang bagsak mo, sa tapat.
Sa X Factor, yung kinaping Ximiniano.
Oo, doon
doon
sa tapat lang ng
yun eh.
ng ang Inares Center. No?
Uy,
No, di ba? Yung, by the way, yung Meralco Bolt, si Jovan, ano nga ba yung pangalan ng
Calvo.
import nila? Hindi makakapaglaro sa Meralco today kung natuloy yung game.
Swerte rin
Dahil, reportedly, overheight. Over the height limit of
Wait. Ito yung pinalit nila
Yes.
kay O'Brien.
Yes, oo. And actually, from what I've gathered, naka-schedule siyang sukatan sa PBA office. Pero mukhang siguro sinukat muna siya ng team. Nag-over na doon pa lang eh. So,
Wala.
pinaka-cancel muna nila yung official measurement.
Pero nandito na.
Andito na.
Ay,
Oo,
sayang.
andito na. So, most
pwede
probably,
painitan.
Tatampiasay na lang. May araw pa.
si Johnny O'Brien pa rin ang magiging import nila. Kung,
Wala
Ano tatapyasin mo? Ulo o pa?
Pwede sa
hindi,
paa.
kalbo. Kakalbuhin, pwede yung ganun,
Aba,
di ba?
pwede,
Oo,
pwede.
di ba? Oo. So, kung natuloy yung yung game,
Wala sana import.
sana ang import ng Meralco, si Johnny O'Brien pa rin. Pero dahil na-postpone, baka pwedeng makapaghanap pa ang Meralco ng panibago. Lagare.
Pa,
Yung mga ganyang games, Jerry, kapag na-postpone, sa dulo na yan ang
Yes,
elimination.
usually. Tama. Katulad nung anong bagyong Karding ba yung huli na super typhoon? Di ba na-postpone din yun?
Rosing
ba? O basta yung, ang naalala ko ron, Converge versus Ginebra yun eh. So, naurong yon sa November 30 na yata yon. So, eto baka December na.
December 25. Pwede. 24, para hindi masyadong istorbo.
So, ayun, ang mga games. Pero, eto, kung matutuloy uli bukas yung game, no?
Hindi
Dahil,
na naman.
Oo, alam natin, medyo
Diyan uli.
mabagal kasi yung
Antipolo.
bagyo eh. Mabagal ang...
18 hours ang no? Hanggang
mabagal
buba
ang
naman. Baka
ano
hanggang
yan. Pwede
bukas.
magtagal.
Yes, So kung if ever matuloy yung laro bukas sa Inares Center, Antipolo, Blackwater versus Converge.
Mauna ka na dun.
At TNT Tropang
Overnight
Giga
na.
versus Phoenix Super LPG Fuel Masters. Kung pwede nga lang no? Oo.
Nalaman natin yan bukas ng umaga.
Yes,
kung
tama.
Kung merong magpagbabago sa magiging schedule.
Yung kanina ba, kailan pinospone ni Commissioner?
Kaninang umaga rin. Kaninang umaga.
Kanina umaga, maaga, mga alas 8 pa lang, meron
Mga
na halos
ganon.
mga,
Yes, mga ganon.
may mga advisory natin.
Although
Official.
kagabi pala napapag-usapan na kung baka i-postpone or ituloy.
Kasi nga yung bagyong Paeng or tropical mas lumakas pa, di ba?
Yes, tama.
Habang tumatagal. From signal number 2 ang Manila nung umaga,
Yes.
madaling araw, ngayon signal
Number
number 3
3
na tayo.
What?
At ang inaasahan natin sa darating na hapon, may
Mas-
posibilidad na mag-landfall sa
Uy,
Batangas
hindi
at
pa pala
Metro Manila ang
Second
mga
landfall
susunod.
yata.
Ibig sabihin,
Nag-second landfall na siya sa may bandang Quezon.
Okay. So, lumalapit.
So, ang sumusunod pa na posibleng landfall
Sana
niya
lumayo.
would be either Batangas and or
Manila.
Metro Manila. So, ingat-ingat po ulit.
Yes,
So,
ingat
tama.
po.
sa mga PBA fans,
Bahay na lang.
hindi nga po, wala po tayong laro ngayon. Na-postpone po ang mga laro. Nevertheless, bibigyan namin po kayo ng update sa panibagong schedule. Pero sa mga nakatutok naman sa PBA Rush, may mga replay tayo
Yeah.
ng mga games.
Yeah.
So, pwede nilang mapanood.
Baka manalo
yun.
ang ano.
Oh, baka doon, sakali. Hindi ka na kami doon eh.
Kaya pala malungkot si Risa ngayon.
Risa,
Parang
di-
binagyo talaga eh.
May pinagdadaan.
Nakakainis
Binagyo
eh.
eh.
Oo.
Di kasi patapos na yung hindi naman sa patapos na. The teams more or less
Halfway through.
are halfway
Yes.
through the elimination round. 6, bali ilang games ngayon? 12, di ba? 12 games. At least naka-anim na laro na yung mga karamihan sa mga teams. So eto na, nagsisimula ng maggit-gitan.
Every win.
Puka na talaga eh.
Nagkakasilipan na ng quotient.
Yan,
Kasi
oo.
magiging importante yun. Especially at the latter.
Importante every game. Every win na. And every
Yeah.
loss means a lot.
Oo.
Yeah, kasi katulad po sa
Out na.
kalagayan ng
Hindi pa
rain or shine. If they won against Phoenix, they would have been on the top
Umangat.
4.
Oo,
Top 4 at
umangat.
least. Tapos
Tama.
ngayon, bigla silang
Tama.
nasa baba.
Lay-
But there's still plenty of games.
Layo na kunyari. Ang layo ng difference ng 3-3 sa 2-4.
Yes,
Diba?
tama.
And in this conference, 5 team ang may eliminate from our usual 5.
Oo.
Or from our usual 4.
12.
Tayo na syempre, importante ito, mga balitaan. Pagbalik po namin, tandaan natin na may mga bisita tayo from the NU Lady Bulldogs, Camille Clarin, and we also have, of course, the beautiful daughter of Aris Dimaunahan, Christiana Dimaunahan.
Ang sungay mo, Deng, ha?
May mga
Ilaw.
iba pa tayong mga kwentuhan. Kasama na syempre si Will Navarro of
Ayan.
Northport Batang
William.
Pier.
William.
When there's a will,
Pagbalik po namin kaya or William Navarro of Northport Batang Pier. When we come back after this break, wag po kayong alis. Magbabalik po ang The Chasedown! William. Again, magandang hapon po sa mga nanonood lamang just now. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the Chasedown. I'm Riza Diaz, he's Abba Cordero.
Hi, sir.
We have Waylon Galvez and Jerry Ramos, and we're ready to introduce
Sinapian
our
na.
first guest for this afternoon. Jerry, pakilala mo naman sa amin.
Yes, siya ang rookie forward ng Northport Batang Pier.
Ayan, no?
And second pick overall in the PBA Season 46 Special Draft. And syempre, former Gilas Pilipinas pool member at member ng Ateneo UAAP champion team. Okay, let's all welcome the show, Mr. William Navarro.
Sir William.
Ayan, Sir William, yan, no?
Hello.
Hi, William.
Hi, William! Welcome to the Chasedown! Kamusta?
Hello, I'm okay. Medyo pagod sa training
Uy,
kanina.
Ba? Nag-ano pa kayo? Nag-practice ba kayo?
No, training kami kanina.
Wow, sipag
Grabe,
Oo, kahit umuulan.
Rain
Ano,
or
ah?
shine, ha?
Bumagyo.
Oo nga. But I hope you're safe and your family is too.
Yes.
Kasi medyo malakas yung ulan at paghangin.
Ano?
Mukha naman.
Is our communication clear? Okay, we're good? Thumbs up? Yeah?
Oo nga. Naririnig mo kami, William, no?
Choppy.
Medyo
medyo
nag-break
choppy.
yung signal natin. Okay,
Yes.
but nevertheless, welcome to the PBA, William. We are happy to
Oo.
see you, finally playing in the PBA. We seen how you play. We seen the numbers. The results were there. But to us, describe on your, your experience, your first game.
Okay, so medyo sign of relief kasi it's been a while since I played eh. Last time was with Gilas pa nung July yata. So medyo masaya na malungkot. Mixed emotions eh, kasi at least medyo kahit pa paano andun pa rin yung medyo okay din yung ginawa ko ng laro. Although hindi naman ako satisfied pero at the same time talo kami so malungkot din ako nun.
Kasi yung unang laro naman, San Miguel kaagad yung nakatapat ng Northport. That's one of the strongest teams, you know. What's your impression of were the expectations of how the PBA was before coming to the league same dun sa actual na laro na or kasi sabi nila physical sa PBA. Ano ba talaga? Naramdaman mo ba yung physicality in game number 1?
Yeah, it was there.
Was there?
Masyadong competitive yung game as expected naman. So, ayan, nag-adjust pa rin ako kasi nga first game ko pa lang. So, yun, adjust na lang tapos enjoy ko lang yung laro.
Right. Jerry has more questions.
Jerry?
Yes. Will, sabi mo nga, ang tagal mong hindi nakalaro. Almost, 3-4 months, no? So, may kalawang ba nung pumasok ka na sa court?
Actually, yung fear ko nung game na yun was yun nga, ma-out of sync ako. Parang, kasi nga, tagal ko din hindi naglaro 5-on-5 Tapos yung resistensya ko. So, buti na nga lang, medyo okay naman yung ginawa ko. Kahit pa paano, for a first game PBA.
William, yung first game mo ba, meron na ba agad na welcome to the PBA moment na binigay sa yung San Miguel? May mga ganun na ba?
Meron.
Ba?
Sino?
Yung welcome ko is tamba kami 20.
Oo nga naman.
Yun na yun.
hindi magandang welcome no?
Hindi okay.
Oo nga. Anyway, William, yung describe mo nga, ano bang pinagkaiba ba ng PBA compared sa nung nasa college ka, sa Ateneo, and even internationally with Gilas Pilipinas? So.
Okay, so difference ng sa Ateneo was parang more of running talaga. Tapos yung physical din talaga dun tapos sa international naman Tagal ko rin kasi dun eh, mga 1 year more. More of physical din talaga dun eh. Kumbaga, hindi sila napapagod. Kumbaga, all out talaga sila. Dito sa PBA, iba eh. Hindi ko rin ma-explain masyado eh. Iba yung... Hindi ko ma-explain. Basta iba. Pero gusto ko talaga dito yung competitiveness. Di ba? Hindi mapapantayin din yun.
Okay, William, eto si Abak. May mga katanungan pa para sa iyo.
Okay. Hi, Sir William.
Hello.
Oo. Parang, William, ang tinatanong, gusto yata tanungin ni Parin Jerry kaninang welcome moment,
Yes.
yung match-up, individual match-up.
Yeah.
Meron ka bang naalalang moment na binigyan ka ba?
Yeah, no.
Mga ganyan? Regarding the physicality.
So far, wala pa naman.
Wala pa.
Wait mo lang. Wait lang daw.
Kasi parang ganyan ang mga sinasabi sa mga
di
rookies,
ba?
binibindisyon na ng mga veterano yan.
tama.
Wait, kailan ba laro ng Northport Trainer
Trainers.
Shine? Teka, ha? Sabihin
Text mo
na.
si Belga.
Jewel, yan.
Anyway, William, another question is paano ka binigyan ng mga bagong teammates mo, especially siguro si Coach Pido, no? Anong bilin sa'yo ni Coach Pido na first game mo sa PBA?
To give it my all lang talaga eh. Laruin ko lang yung binibigyan niyang opportunity sa akin. Tapos sipag lang, yun yung sinasabi niya eh. Kunwari, ako yung mag-lead as an example na kunwari, may defense, transition, kumbaga ako yung tatakbo, try to chase my man, ganun.
Oh, anyway, it's a very young career. Simula pa lang no. Ito na yung future ng PBA padating. Ito sila William Navarro. Pag pumasok na sila Carl Tamayo diyan.
Wow.
Ito na yung mga bago nating sila Dwight Ramos eventually na din siguro. And Sir Waylon, do you have any
syempre naman.
questions?
Si Sir William ang kasama natin. Kaya, syempre, hindi natin palalagpasin to. William, yun lang syempre, yung pag sinabi mong PBA, bagito ka, meron kang inaabangan na match-up. May ka ba, William, na baka match? Inaantay mo, inaabangan mo makalaban?
Yeah, sila
Scotty.
best players. Sila Brownlee, Conley.
Ay, malaki dito.
Yeah, kasi as a guard, yun talaga yung gusto ko. Gusto ko rin i-challenge yung sarili ko. Kasi kaya kong mag-defend eh. Gusto ko sila i-shut down if I can.
Pero syempre, William, yung paglalaro mo, sabi mo, medyo matagal ka sa national team din, sa Gilas eh. Yung experience mo na yun, na dadala mo ngayon sa PBA, malaking bagay yun para sa'yo.
Yes, for sure. Yun nga, like what I said, yung experience na yun, tagal ko din sa Gilas. So, dami akong nakuhang lessons doon. Let's say, yung pag-defend man lang sa mga international guards. Kasi doon, talaga ako, guard yung position ko. So dito, parang, yung typical nangyayari kasi dito sa PB, when you're tall, automatic,
Forward.
big man, di ba? Pag 6'5 ka, ganun. 6'5, big man na. So parang gusto ko baguhin ng konti yun. Kasi kaya ko naman maglaro talaga ng 3 eh.
Oo naman, kaya. Pwede.
Yeah, parang advantage din kasi mahaba. So, kaya kong i-stop yung mga guards.
So, kumbaga, mas komportable ka playing the guard position, no?
Yeah.
Mas okay sa'yo. And ito nga, sabi nga, William, no? Kasama ka pa rin sa training pool for Gilas. Yung huling linabas na listahan. And,
The 20-man.
Oo. Para sa'yo, how does it feel na pagkadating naman sa national team, talagang andyan lagi pangalan mo, lagi kang for consideration.
Yeah, masaya. Actually, di ko in-expect. Pero, kala ko kasi, once na ma-release, parang okay na. So, ayun, i-contact ko pa rin sila. I-sure ko lang na kasama pa ba ako.
Tingin ko, hindi naman mawawala.
As usual, di ba? I'll just do my duties talaga sa national team player.
I'm sure kumbaga sa kalendaryo, nakabilog yan sa'yo na target mo yan, di ba? Dito gagawin yung FIBA World Cup and sinong player,
Siyempre.
kagaya ni Will Navarro na maglalaro ka in front of your countrymen, di ba? For Gilas Pilipinas. I'm sure target mo yan, William.
I'm sure.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about some other parang just interesting facts so we can get to know you better para lalo na sa mga PBA fans
Sige nga.
na una ka napanood. Yung mga you were born, tama ba, William, here in the Philippines, correct?
No, actually
Greece
I was
na.
born in Greece. Yeah.
Greece.
Oo, sa Greece.
So, because who's Greek? Is it your dad or it's just the circumstances you were in Greece then? Tell us about it.
No, they're both Filipino. Ano lang, nag-move lang sila sa Greece to work. So, doon ako pinanganak, tapos doon din ako lumaki for 17 years.
17
Wow.
years. So, your early realization of basketball sa Greece nagsimula.
Yes.
Helas.
Sino nag-impluwensya sa'yo ng makapaglaro ng basketball? Or has it always been basketball? Did you try other sports?
Yeah, I tried other sports like taekwondo na try ko
Uy.
yun yung dati.
Delikado pala to.
Yeah. Pero yun nga, because of school din, tapos mas hilig ko talaga yung basketball. So, mas na-move ako sa basketball.
Right. So, dahil sa mga kalaro mo sa school, were there a lot of Filipino kids there too? Or ikaw lang halos?
Yeah, madami din. Kasi may Philippine school din eh. So, yeah, kasi madaming Pinoy. So, gawa sila ng Philippine school. Ayun.
That's
Oo.
interesting, no?
Alala kayo kay William, taekwondo pala.
Marunong ka pa ba?
Ano ba
Marunong ka pa ba
background?
mag-taekwondo, William?
Siguro I was like maybe 13 years old or something.
Meron pa. Nandiyan pa rin
Yung
yun.
basic, kumbaga.
Pag nakita tayo, pwede mo sampulan kay Waylon ng...
Wow,
45,
dapat doon sa
45
dapat sa ka-level niya. May timbang
degree.
yan eh. Saka malaki si Will. Mga pinapatulang ko lang, mga kasing laki ni... Ganun
Ni
lang.
Riza.
Tapos naman, 6'5", right? 6'5", 6'4"?
6'6".
Ang laki niyan.
Yeah, 6'5".
Who's tall sa parents mo?
I think more of sa mom side ko. Yeah, siguro height niya is 5'7" maybe.
5'7"? Oh, matangkad.
Yeah, maybe.
For a
Babae.
lady, no? For a lady.
Oh, for a Filipina. For a Filipina. And then the whole family moved back to Manila, to Philippines.
Actually, my mom is nasa Batangas ngayon with my
Okay.
sister. While my dad is he's still in Greece working.
I see. So, and then, correct me if I'm wrong, you have a sister?
Yeah, yeah,
Younger sister.
Matangkad din, William?
Oo nga.
Tangga din.
Nagta-taekwondo rin ba?
Shoulders ko na siya.
Oh,
Sa shoulders.
shoulders.
And she's 15.
Wow.
50. Is she getting interested also in sports? Is she playing
Basketball?
Oo
sports?
nga.
No.
Taekwondo.
Studies lang.
Baka
Studies.
pwede sa football,
Studies,
soccer, or...
Model. Baka pwedeng mag-model.
Tama naman yung studies.
Manager ka na naman.
Speaking of studies, have you finished your degree in Ateneo or ongoing pa
Yeah.
yan? Oh,
I'm done. I graduated 2021.
Wow.
nitong January lang.
October.
October.
Yung
Over.
diploma.
Last year.
Last
Yeah.
year.
Oo.
And what course did you finish?
Yep.
Of course.
IS, interdisciplinary
Disciplinary,
studies,
okay.
major in management and communications.
Tama.
May tanong ako, Riz.
Uy.
Nabanggit mo, Ateneo eh.
Oo naman.
Sa school natin yan eh.
Yan.
William, ang daming atinista sa PBA ngayon na
Oha.
talagang
Yan.
nag-perform ng maganda.
Maganda.
Last week lang, kausap namin si
Sino?
Tyler Dio,
God. Tiger
Saka nagpadala si Tyler. Pero nandyan din si Mamuyak.
Gian,
Diba?
Mamuyak.
Yan.
Nieto
Mamo.
Nandyan
Brothers.
din si
Nieto Brothers.
Nieto
Yan,
Brothers.
brothers.
Ano
LA.
pakiramdam, ngayon magkakalaban na kayo, William,
Oo,
na
nga.
siyempre, former teammates, pero now, competitors na kayo, di ba?
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm just super happy for them kasi they're all doing well eh. So, nakaka-excite na dati kalaro ko lang sa teammates ngayon, makakalaban ko na sila. So, I'm looking forward to that.
Pag nagkabigayan ba, bibigyan mo rin?
Ba?
Walang ano dyan.
Hindi naman.
Oo, hindi, bigayan ng pick.
Ayun.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pero
hard
kalaban
na,
pala,
hard pick.
kalaban.
O kaya magchat-chat sila sa gabi o game tayo bukas ha.
Oo.
Magkano?
Pagka padaanin mo naman ako.
Yeah.
Walang ganun.
Ah, wala.
wala.
Bawal.
Walang ganun. Your parents, I know they play a very big role to, you know, your career, di ba? Anong sabi nila after your first game?
Oo nga.
Happy sila kasi naka-contribute ako sa team ko.
Tama.
Pero yun, medyo sad din kasi nakita nila yung team ko na talo, tambak. So, upset. Upset na.
Di bale. Dami pa
May mga games pa naman.
Oo.
Sana makapanood sila ng live because you said your mom is in Batangas, your dad is in Greece. So, di ba? Iba pa rin pag...
Papuntahin natin dito para makapanood.
Layo?
Layo eh. Greece eh.
Ngayon ba yung nasa Batangas na lang?
Oy, ingat sa mami mo.
Oo nga, medyo
Mabagyo.
malakas ang ulan doon.
Oo,
Sa
mabagyo doon.
Batangas.
Saka pang lobby dyan.
Uy,
When
Batangas
is
daw.
Northport playing next and who do you play?
On Friday, I think, versus Rain or Shine.
Ayun na pala.
Aba,
Eto na.
Field Sports, no? Dito lang tayo sa may ultra lang
Yes,
yan.
sino kayo mananalo?
Sa may ultra.
Sa tingin ko sa Araneta.
Okay.
at least
Ganda.
may
Hanapin mo
naba.
agad, William, si Risa.
Nasa kabilang bench.
Sa kabilang side.
At least may nabaron.
Well, in that game, nag-abot naman kayo, di ba, ni Mike Nieto?
Sorry, where?
You were teammates with Mike Nieto.
Yeah.
And Gian, Mamo.
Si Mama.
Yeah. Sabay kami. Hindi, nauna sila na matapos. Nauna si Mike. Yeah.
Big Mike.
Tapos ahead ako kay GM.
Ayan, magkikita-kita kayo dun. Sa
Ano kaya ni Jun Navarro to si William?
sa matchup na yun. Okay, I wanna put it out there. We were calling you Will prior, pero we were told just, you know, before the show started, you'd want to be addressed as William instead,
William.
which is your full name. 'Di ba? May we know why you're named William?
Oo nga.
Wala lang. I mean, I just want it William para it sounds nicer.
No.
It does.
Yeah,
It
William.
does. No, it does.
Compared to Will. Parang shortcut eh.
Oo.
So, wala William.
Baka matawag kang Kuya Will eh.
Naka-jacket.
Yun. Hindi naman na.
Okay nga lang siya.
William Martinez
William na lang. Oo nga.
Oh, kaya rapper si Will Smith.
Will I am.
Will I am. William. William sounds, William just sounds so royal,
Royal
to
to
me.
Tama.
Sir William
Oo,
eh.
Sir
Oo
William.
nga.
Tama. Ganda
Prince
na.
William.
Yan. no?
Kaya minsan may ganun, may, di ba? Oy, may nanghingi ng jersey mo. Why pala you're wearing jersey number 23?
Aba?
Jordan, ha?
Okay, so idol ko dati talaga hanggang ngayon si Michael Jordan.
Siyempre,
Tapos,
idol natin.
naisip parang siguro meant to be kasi birthday ko is February, which is 2, tapos 3 yung day. So,
Okay.
2, 3. So,
Oo nga.
okay.
Ganda rin, ha?
Lapit na birthday mo, ha?
So ever since
Matanggap
college,
kami ng
no,
handa.
23 ka na. Swerte mo sa Northport, walang naka-23.
Wow.
Oo nga.
Tama.
Kung meron, give
Wala
away
na.
ka, no?
Hindi, may tanong lang ako kay William. Di ba, Northport? Doon pare, si Arwin Santos.
Uy.
Di ba? Kuya ng lahat yun.
Siyempre.
Prior to the game, nagkaroon na ba kayo ng kwentuhan?
Tatanong ko din.
Sa hindi, si Arwin, mahilig yun yung mag-advise sa mga bata. May moments na ba kayo na ganun, William?
So far, wala pa. Wala pa.
Oh, okay. Pero on the court, may mga tips na.
Usap-usap, let's say, sa yung mga adjustment siguro sa game. Pero wala pang like, personal.
Pero okay yun. Bait yun si Arvin.
Spider-Man.
Alright.
William, eto lang dahil interesado lang ako dahil lumaki ka sa Greece, no?
Uy.
Batiin mo naman yung mga natin
Ayan.
sa Griego. Griego, bagko.
Ano ba
Greek.
salita
Greek.
doon?
Greek, oo nga. Marunong
Sample
ka-
nga dyan,
marunong ka
sample.
pa.
Ang alam lang kasi namin ni William, Greek food.
Yan,
Masarap
oo,
yan eh, no?
Tama.
Pero, minsan nahirapan ako mag-pronounce dun sa menu eh. Minsan parang, ano ba? I can't pronounce. But
Yeah.
do you speak their language?
Yeah, pero nakalimutan ko na kasi siya. It's been a while since I
But the basics, like let's say, how do you say good afternoon in
Yan,
Greek?
good afternoon. Oh, hi.
Wala ko na basta.
Ano? Paano?
I just know the basics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sige,
But,
sige.
other ones.
Pag
Yeah.
sinabi mo...
Hi,
Sige.
hello is Yasu.
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 Parang pangalan ng babae.
Yeah, aso.
Yes.
Yasu.
Oo nga.
Pero sa Pilipinas, anong probinsya mo dito?
Batangas. Batangas,
Batangas.
yung mom ko, tapos yung dad ko sa Nueva Ecija.
Parehong Luzon.
Ako rin, Batanggenya.
No,
Batanggen.
kailangan isa.
Saan sa Batangas si Mommy?
Sa Talisay.
Talisay. Ayos. Alright.
Ang dami masarap dyan.
Well, definitely kaabang-abang ang mga susunod na laro ni William because I personally know that's not
Ilan?
that's not even close to what you can actually bring to the table.
Yeah.
And you know, we're excited to see you unfold and spread your wings in the
Yeah.
PBA.
Eventually.
And make it hard for a lot of matchups because
Especially
there's gonna be
rain or shine.
a big mismatch on, big guard, diba? So, who can play stretch 4 even. So,
Sino kayong tatao?
ganda ng magiging natin, ang mga magiging susunod na laro. You wanna thank fans, maybe even from, yung
Family.
mga previous pa, college, Gilas, na patuloy na sumusuporta sa'yo.
Alae.
Yeah, I just wanna say thank you sa pagsuporta sa amin, sa
Yeah.
akin, and sana hindi kayo magsawang sumuporta sa akin. And ayun, ingat lang kayo palagi, lalo na ngayon.
Tama.
Mga Batanggenyo, ha?
Yeah. William
Aba,
Navarro.
si Super Commissioner.
Si Kong,
Batanggenyo.
Yes, yun.
Taga Batangas City.
All right. Thank you, William, for, taking time out
Sir
to
William.
chat with us. You'll see more of these faces in the PBA games.
Ando na to.
And I'll see you on
Habang
Friday
kukulitan dito.
against rain or shine. That should be interesting. Thank you.
Parang may pagbabanta ah.
Oo nga,
Thank you
takot
for
ako,
having me.
Oh, thank you. That's
Thanks,
William
Thank you.
Ingat.
William
Stay safe. Stay
Navarro
safe.
of
Ang ganda ng
Northport
next-
Batang
Ganda
Pier.
ng next game nila, ha?
Yeah, that should be a good matchup for
Si
you.
Riza
Oo,
Diaz.
tama.
Si Coach Riza Diaz.
Bala. Kala nyo dyan, ma-scout ko na yan.
Pero kung bagong player ka, after playing San Miguel, then ang sunod mong kalaban, rain or shine, di ba? Mararamdaman mo yung physicality talaga. Kasi nandiyan yung Bobelga,
Uy, ako, bakil yan.
Jewel
Ponferrada
Ponferrada,
nga, oh.
hagisat ang Granada ng dalawa.
And rain or shine's coming off a loss.
Kaya,
Yes.
Kaya kailangan
Bumawi.
bumawi. So expect the
Ganda.
intensity
Expect the bawi.
and the competition is going to be tough. Especially for, for guys like William.
Yes.
Kasi he's playing his rookie year.
yeah. Correct.
Technically. So magiging maganda yan. Anyway,
Technical?
Typical.
we
Ah,
are
typical.
going to, take a break.
Break? Wala.
Break.
Pagbalik natin,
Bate.
ako,
Ako ba,
may
bati?
Lakwatchya tayo. At
Uy, may pasalubong
makakausap
yan.
na
Ah,
tayo mga manlalaro
Gugulatin
ng
tayo.
NU Lady Bulldogs. So, we are hoping that you guys don't go away because we're gonna come back right after this break. Diyan lamang po kayo.
Dito sa...
to the
Chasedown.
Eto na, si Karen Elorde.
Ayan.
Kasama natin.
Meron
How are
ba?
you?
Chasers. Yan, oh.
Wala!
Meron ako. Actually, papunta
Yan,
na.
yan.
Yung pag-alis ko, yun naman yung
Ayan.
darating mamaya. Promise yan.
Yan.
Bait.
So yun, mga
Gare.
ka-chasers. 2 weeks ako nawala. Medyo
Oo
dito.
nga eh.
Ha? Dito.
Oo nga eh.
Medyo
Busy ka.
matagal din. So, medyo na-miss ko kayo. Kaya
Oo
naman, may
nga.
pasalubong ako mamaya.
Yeah.
Pero etong week na to, may nakausap tayo ulit.
Uy.
Hindi na
Kahit
siya
umuulan?
athlete, pero nagko-cover siya ng sports. Actually, sa UAAP siya ngayon. Correspondent siya. And then, nag-cover rin siya ng F1.
Wow!
Doon
Wow.
nag-kickstart yung kanyang career sa pagiging journalist, reporter.
Talaga?
So,
F1?
nakausap natin si Janna Ehido. Panoorin niyo to.
Ayun pala, si Janna.
This time, makakasama natin ang isang UAAP courtside reporter in Janna Ehido. Hi, Janna. How are you?
Hi everyone. Hi Garen. I'm doing great. I'm very excited.
Before we touch on the UAAP, Janna, it's very interesting meeting you in person in the UAAP press con, and I heard personally that you did F1. Can you tell us more about that experience?
So it was the DHL commentator challenge that was held throughout the entire season last year. It's also ongoing this year, by the way, for those who aren't able to join yet. All you have to do is commentate on one lap, and then you compete against everybody. And by everybody, I mean everyone in the entire world. And they narrowed that down to 9, and they narrowed that to 3. And apparently, I'm the champion. So happy to be representing the country, and a lot of girls also aspire to make their mark in the industry. Especially, I'm only 19, and yeah, I won that contest in December, and then I was able to go to Bahrain and commentate during F1 testing. It was such a surreal experience. With me in the box was Will Buxton and Alex Jacks, and it was such a cool experience. My first ever broadcasting taste, and hearing the director just count down through my headphones, it was also surreal. And it was something I really didn't picture myself doing. F1 right away. But I had steps in mind, but I didn't know that I would start with a franchise as big as Formula One.
Obstacles that you had to go through during your F1 audition. Yeah, can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, in terms of obstacles during the F1, there was a really big one. Because during my final lap, I had to be interviewed via Zoom, and that was when Cebu was hit by Typhoon Odette. And I did not have signal, I did not have Wi-Fi, there was no electricity, no water everywhere. So my family, who's so supportive, really drove to the city where signal was apparently strong, and my video wouldn't cooperate at all. And then so during the entire interview, my video was off, and all I'm relying on was my answer to why should you win this and everything. And they were I'm just very happy that DHL was very considerate with how they responded to my situation at that time. And I thought all hope was lost because I didn't have signal and I didn't have Wi-Fi and my video was off. But I'm very grateful that they still chose me. Wow. And in terms of the UAAP one, siguro the shift I'm an NBA basketball fan, I still found it like difficult to write reports on the fly, especially during workshop days. But it was a learning process, and it's getting easier by the day. Working with my fellow correspondents also, it's a really fun experience with both, and I'm very happy to have overcome them. Yes.
You were about to graduate high school when that competition happened. We know you wanted to win, but did you actually expect to get that spot?
No, not at all. I really say this like right away because we had 3 windows for the contest. The Styrian Grand Prix, the Italian Grand Prix, and the US. And from the get-go, the caliber of my competitors was so high. It was so good. And I was apparently told that I was competing against professional commentators also. So I was really surprised that they chose me. And because when I saw it, I knew that these people were not just amateurs. I'm not even an amateur. I was just a high school student. And then all of a sudden I heard my voice at the last part of the lap. And that's when I realized I was part of the winners. And then the previous ones I found out were gamers also, and yeah, professional commentators also joined. So I really did not expect. And then knowing how many entries there were, especially when I was talking to the DHL representatives also, I also couldn't expect it. There were only very few girls that entered, and every time I saw who were the winners, it was always men. And I thought to myself, there's a very low chance that I was gonna make it. But then that was where I capitalized on how mine was different, how it's a girl doing it. And so I put a lot of energy, a lot of youthfulness to my final lap, and I think that's what won the move.
Well, congratulations again, Janna. It was a big accomplishment already for you, and super for everyone. You represented us also. So, but you also cover for Ateneo sometimes. I saw some
Yes.
you had to step in. How is
Yes.
that like? Is there a big adjustment? I'm sure there is, because you spent the off season with Adamson. Do you actually watch practices of Ateneo also?
I covered the two Ateneo games against UST and against UP. And I was only informed during the day of the UST game, the morning, and it was such a big shift because I was very used to the dynamic of the Adamson team, and the Ateneo team is also quite different. But a lot of people have also helped me during that short span of time. The very friendly coaches, the players and the student managers of the Blue Eagles that helped me, and even before, during, and after the games, they'd always ask, "How are your reports? Are they okay?" So I was like, yes, they're okay. But yeah, and there's also a shift, especially during the Ateneo and UP game. The crowd was insane. MOA was packed. I almost couldn't hear myself because the cheers were so loud. But yeah, it was such an enjoyable time. I'm covering both games despite the busy schedule of UAAP. But yeah, it's an experience that I will remember.
What do you feel when you're covering a game compared to when you're just watching a game? Yeah, how different is it for you?
Very different. because because I'm also a fan of the UAAP, and I've been watching the games for as long as I can remember. And when you're watching the game, it's so relaxed. All you could care about is the score. But then when you're reporting for it, you couldn't really focus on the game. I would always say like how frustrating it is not to enjoy the game as much because I'm so focused on completing my sentences and my reports, or like when I'm about to report already and it's not yet complete, that's when I start to fuss over, and that's when someone shoots a three, I'm like, oh, I missed it, or someone does a buzzer beater, but I'm still writing. Yeah. There's the parts that you miss because when you're watching the game, you could just watch it however you'd like. But then when you're reporting, you have to miss even the best parts. And so there's that stark difference between watching the game and writing for the game is really how you have to miss the parts of the game that you wouldn't want to miss, but you have.
What was the biggest challenge for you, like covering in the games, or I don't know, going to practices? Was there any?
Yes, probably my first day jitters all the time. During my the first game, it was against UST. I was so nervous, and when I rewatched my report again, it was so bad. I didn't want to watch it again, but I had to learn which parts do I have to improve. And I looked so nervous. I looked so terrified, and I was so stiff. I looked like this. It was. I really told myself I should not look like this anymore. But you can't avoid the first game jitters, first day jitters at all. In terms of going to practice, of course, I was also nervous getting along with the team at first, and knowing that how I'm not an Adamsonian, but now I'm Adamsonian at heart. And comparing that to now, it's a really big difference. I think after 7 games, I've gotten so much more comfortable. I've gotten in the groove. Before, I remember during my first game, I would panic at how I have less than 3 minutes to write a report. But now it's getting easier by the day. I think the key was just to get used to it. You'll slowly get the hang of it. The environment, the atmosphere also, not just during game day, but before and after production, it's really nice. And yeah, the first round for me personally, that's really what I learned. I think to calm the nerves down, and I'm very happy that I'm now comfortable on camera.
Yes. Can we ask for a message for everyone that want to become like you eventually?
Siguro just do it. I remember when I started with my Formula 1 stint, I was very hesitant in trying because I already saw the caliber of the level at how my competitors did their laps and how they shared it all over social media. They were so confident. I wasn't confident at all. I didn't share mine. I did not tell anyone I joined. Not my mom, my dad, or my closest friends, because I was sure that I wasn't gonna get in. But then I did, and I think that really boosted my confidence. So I would always picture an alternate universe where I didn't do it, but I did, and I'm very happy that this led me to other opportunities that I only dreamed of being a part of. And yeah, so kung kaya ko, kaya niyo rin.
Janna Ehido na naka-cover ng 2 different sports, and sinabi nga niya, grabe yung start ng career niya, F1 agad. And now, she's with us working on UAAP.
Galing.
Ang bilis ng karir, no?
Oo nga
F1
eh.
eh.
No.
Very interesting.
Ang ganda lang doon because she had the initiative
Yun.
to join the parang competition, the search,
That's right.
diba? Kaya yun, kasi yung mga ibang na nakikinig sa atin, mga bata, nako, ayoko sumali, baka hindi lang ako makuha.
Hihiya.
You'll never know.
Tama.
Just do it. Just do it.
Yeah, tama.
Ba? May ano ka pa? Commercial ka pa.
Oo nga. Alright, thank you. And you can of course watch the UAAP games here sa ating One Sports Plus. Although today, di ba, may postponement din ng games
Tama.
ng UAAP. Later, we'll get an update. We'll give an update on that. But for now, let's talk about...
Batian.
Eto na, Waylon. Yung mga players natin who's actually abroad playing still is named to be part of the pool.
Siyempre, oo. Yung mga basketballista natin dyan sa Japan B-League, kasama pa rin sa 21 pool ng Gilas Pilipinas. Ito, nirelease na ng kanilang club team sa Japan B-League. Ang mga Pinoy imports na sila Dwight Ramos, Kiefer Ravena, Bobby Ray Parks Jr. at Thirdy Ravena para makasali sa pool ng Gilas Pilipinas para sa 5th window ng FIBA World Cup Asian Qualifiers etong darating na buwan ng Nobyembre. Kasunod nito ay nag-anunsya rin ng hapon ang Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas na nagsubmit na sila ng preliminary Gilas Pilipinas 20-man pool. Ito, kasama ng B-League players sa 20-man pool, sina Junbar Fajardo. Naku, okay na ba si Abay, pare?
Sana.
Kai Soto. Ito, reigning MVP ng PBA. Scotty Thompson at syempre yung naturalized player natin na si Angelo Cuame. Kabilang din sa listahan na ipinasa na sa FIBA Management Administration Platform sina Japet Aguilar, Poy Eram, Jamie Malonzo, Lebron Lopez, Calvin Optana, CJ Perez, RR Pogoy, Jamie Malonzo, Kevin Kembao, Carl Tamayo at Arvin Tolentino.
Lakas
Yan, yung lineup na yan. Kasama pa din sa pool si Junmar, kahit na nagpapahinga ito, matapos sumailalim sa isang throat surgery. Okay na si Abay.
Okay na sa
Pati na rin si Chris Newsome na nagpapagaling din ng injury. Ang Northport rookie na si Will Navarro, kanina kausap natin siya and congrats din, ay nagbabalik sa preliminary lineup ng Gilas pagkatapos siya maglaro ng kanyang debut game sa PBA. Maglalaro ang national team ng back-to-back away games kontra Jordan sa November 10 at laban sa Saudi Arabia naman sa November 13. Kaya kaabang-abang yan kung anong magiging resulta for Gilas Pilipinas.
Jerry, kailan ba yung 5th window na yon? This November?
Yes,
Yun na
November.
So,
November 10 and 13.
10 to 13.
Jordan muna sa November 10 and then Saudi Arabia.
Parehas na
November
away.
13.
At
Yes.
parehong
Away
games.
Kasi kinalaban natin dito yung Saudi.
Saudi, So, i-host naman tayo ng Saudi.
Tapos parang meron pang isa by Feb.
Yes. Windows 6.
And
Yun
then
ang huli.
finally,
Yun ang huli.
the World Cup in
Yes,
May.
yes.
2023 na yun.
Oh.
Regardless kung ano mangyari dun sa mga qualifiers, ano na
pa rin
tayo?
Oo.
Kasama na tayo as co-host together with Japan and Indonesia. So, saan ka? Indonesia ka punta? Saan mo dun?
Japan.
Japan na lang. Irit ka pa.
Namili ka pa.
Parang may choice may choice.
Malamang dito ang bagsak.
Malamang.
Oy, pero why not? It's going to be an experience to cover it
World
here.
Cup.
No.
World Cup yan.
World Cup,
Sana lahat tayo nandun. No?
Sana all.
Kasama ako.
Sama tayo,
Oo,
di ba?
sama.
Doon tayo sa Philippine Arena.
Tama ka garin, siyempre. Lakwatchya yun.
Lahat tayo,
Oo,
Lakwatchya.
Alright. FIFA Trophy update. Aba.
Nangyari. Oo. Magiging parte ng FIFA Trophy Tour ang
Yan.
Pilipinas. Ha? Nakatakda nga maging parte ng Trophy Tour ang Pilipinas sa 2023 upang makakuha ng mas malaki pang suporta ang national team na tinatawag nating Filipinas para sa parating na FIFA Women's World Cup sa New Zealand. Kasabay ng draw na ginanap last week, inanunsyo ito ng Philippine Football Federation na pinangungunahan ng ni Sir Nonong Araneta,
Yeah.
ni Secretary General
Sir Nonong.
Attorney Agastanes, makakasama tayo sa FIFA Trophy Tour. Ibig sabihin, ipapasyal yan
Dito.
among the participating countries and para makita natin. Alam mo, madami na daw Pilipino nagtatanong sa PFF ngayon paano sila makakapanood ng games sa New
tickets,
Zealand.
yes.
So they're hoping na baka merong mga travel agencies who can arrange package tours kasama ang
Right.
plane tickets,
Yeah.
hotel accommodations,
Tickets
and
itself.
tickets
Tickets,
to the matches.
Kasi ang sama naman nun. Wala kang ticket.
Galing mo doon, wala na palang mabiling ticket.
Anyway, naka-draw natin. Kasama natin sa draw ang Norway. The toughest, number 12 yata yan. Then New Zealand and Switzerland, number 22 and 23 yata. Ayan, no?
Naging
Oh, we know the
Gilas.
ladies have been
Gilas.
participating in some competitions. Di ba nitong huli lang, they were in
Tama.
Croatia?
Friendly.
Yes,
Friendly.
mga
How did
friendly.
that go? How did that
Friendlies.
Okay naman. Anong nangyari doon, Jerry?
Na nag-draw against Costa Rica.
Yeah,
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica pala.
Draw
Maganda
1-1 and then
Diba, no?
natalo 2-1.
Tama.
Ay, talo rin pala.
Ayan, no? Ayan sila.
Ayan, oo. Ayan.
Gilas
Pilipinas.
Bulldogs.
Gilas siya.
Apo, Gilas po. But again, our national teams are battling it, on their respective disciplines. Ang ating basketball team.
Yes.
Yun na rin ang ating women's football team. So
Yan,
good
ang-
luck to our athletes.
Next year pareho,
Next year
no?
parehas.
World Cup
Parehas.
ng
Lakwatchya.
World Cup ng
FIFA.
basketball. World Cup ng football.
Women's.
Wow.
May Asian Games, may SEA Games.
Dami. Dami
Saan
na
tayo-
Lakwatchya,
Saan tayo
Garen.
saan tayo punta?
Dami pupunta.
Daming biyahe.
Saan punta?
Dito na,
Wala,
dito.
dito.
Dito na sa Pilipinas.
Baka sa SEA Games ka.
Oo.
Cambodia.
Siyempre, bibigyan natin sila ng update dyan. Okay, we are going to have another pair of interviews. Ang ating mga bisita, siyempre sina Christiana Dimaunahan and
Uy.
Camille Clarin of the NU Lady Bulldogs.
Ayan.
But while we're waiting for them,
Waiting.
bati muna tayo.
Hindi na. Kakaya naman.
Huwag na.
Sige.
Garen, ikaw muna.
Sige.
Miss ka namin.
Gusto ko lang
Bawal
mag-congratulate
si
sa friends ko na kinasal kagabi kay Bok and Maan.
Uy.
Sa tita ko nakakadating lang dito, si Tita Babes.
Ay,
Uy,
Tita
Tita
Babes! Yun.
Makatita naman.
Ako, babati din.
Ay.
Ma'am Odessa.
Madam. Madam.
Yung
Ano ba
Starbucks
naman
namin,
yan?
Mars, ha?
Oo.
Ikaw talaga.
Ganyan na lang ba?
Si Ma'am Odessa nagbe-birthday. And if I'm not mistaken, in 2 days, Coach Olsen, Rasela.
Oy!
Oo nga, tama.
Bakit
Kasi-
Olsen
Kaya nga,
pangalan?
All Saints Day.
ganun ba yun?
All Saints Day. Kasama rin natin to sa pamamahayag. Ernesto Hernandez, happy birthday.
Hi, sir.
Borgie Ermida,
Hoy, si Coach.
Boss.
Coach. Yan.
nag-birthday 2 days ago. Kasama rin natin si Borgie, nagko-cover din niya ng games. Sana.
Yes. tama.
Waylon.
Oh, happy birthday, Kagawad Alvin J. Junicio.
Uy, Kagawad.
Nanonood
Jay?
yan. Tapos ito pa,
Sino pa?
idol natin, Jerry Esplada.
Oo.
Idol,
Uy,
happy
Coach.
birthday.
Birthday.
Batang Valenzuela yan.
Oh, dati mong girlfriend.
Oh, si-
Girly Turno. Happy birthday.
Uy,
Ay,
nasa
Italy.
Italy yan.
Oh,
Girlie,
ito
nasa
pa.
Italy yan.
Vincent Sica, dati water polo player. Happy birthday. PJ Batosa, happy birthday.
Dati
Ay,
pala
Hindi
sila.
gumasot sa laming ko.
oh, yun lang.
Ay, pasingit
sino
lang.
pa?
Uy.
Mom, the mother of Teen.
Yes,
Birthday
Steve.
ng
Happy
kanyang
birthday.
mommy, si Mommy Queenie.
Kaya
Happy
pala wala
birthday,
si
happy birthday.
Atin dito.
Sa Batangas
Kaya
yata
pala
sila
wala.
Ay, last,
nag-celebrate.
basta pa pala.
Ay, hindi pala Mommy Queenie. Basta Mommy po ni Teen. Mali ako.
Okay.
Sorry, my
Mamaya,
bad.
iba yan. ha?
Oh, dating
Happy birthday po sa Mommy po ni Teen.
dating UA player. Olan Umiping. Happy
Uy,
birthday.
Olan.
Uy, si Olan.
Oo, Olan.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
Olan.
Okay.
Sino pa?
Ikaw.
Ako.
Oh.
Eto, si Dang Barrera Gozo.
Yan, oy, naku,
Happy
palagi
birthday,
na-
Dang.
Happy birthday,
Oo.
Dang.
And si Ma'am, Tita Lita Antonio, ang
Uy, Tita
butihang
Lita.
may bahay
Happy
ni
birthday.
Sergio Antonio. Happy birthday,
Uy.
Tita.
Oh.
Yun lang.
Oh, ito, mga
Sino?
birthday boys din.
Yan,
Oh.
yun pa.
Keeper Abenta.
Hoy, idol!
Oh.
Ay, happy birthday.
Keeper.
Oo nga, birthday.
Happy birthday, idol!
Ka-text ko si keeper ng isang araw.
Oo.
Sabi ko, bawasan mo naman yung lapad mo.
Ala.
Sabi niya,
Padala-
boss, wala puro talo eh.
Mr. Lito Alvarez.
Sir, Sir Lito.
birthday.
Sir Lito.
Yumir Marshall.
Oo,
Yun, oo, tama,
Yumir,
oo.
tama.
And
Yumir.
bati
Oo
na,
nga, no?
bati na rin natin
Happy
si
anniversary.
Patafa President, Mr. Terry Capistrano.
Sir Terry.
Jerry.
Hello, yeah.
Bati
Si Mr. or ano to, kumbaga kasamahan natin dito sa TV5, Mr. Junray Butona.
Uy,
Happy
Hi,
birthday, sir.
Happy birthday, sir.
Happy birthday po.
Philracom Chairman. Really
Ay, Relly De Leon.
Oh,
Yes,
Sir
sir.
Relly.
Eto, may special na nanonood sa atin.
Wow.
Direct Christian Encarnacion. Hi, hello.
Direct.
Kakandaan mo lang eh. O, ito pa, UP Assistant Coach Mo
Dami
Gingerich.
birthday, no?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
No.
coach.
Tsaka
Happy
nanonood
birthday.
weekly, si Erap.
Si Erap.
Rizal Memorial Media
Ah,
Center.
oh, Erap.
Talaga, si Erap.
Erap,
Oy.
ingat lagi.
Rap ha, linis-linis ka lang
Media
sa
Center.
Media
Media Center.
Oo nga, oo nga. Thank you
Okay.
again sa mga nanonood at
Ang sarap.
nakikinig sa atin. Ako, sana okay po kayo. May mga nakukuha tayong mga reports kasi na kanina medyo humupa ng ulan. Pero ngayon lumalakas na naman daw.
Buong araw ah.
Ano, dito na lang tayo.
Papunta
Ang sarap talaga nung batian portion. no?
Dapat mga 15 minutes yun. eh.
Haban.
Dami.
Segment.
Okay. Gawin segment yung batian segment.
Marami pa tayong pag-uusapan. Kasi mamaya, again, we have guests. Yung NU Lady Bulldogs, very interesting.
Yes.
Pang ilang win na ba nila? 100 and...
Parang
One
3.
yat-
3 yata
Three
yung
na?
huli.
Straight,
100.
ah?
Yes, yes.
Undefeated for
Yes.
so many years.
Oo.
50 years na yata.
So mamaya makakakwentuhan natin sila. Hindi lang isa, kung hindi dalawa pa.
Wow.
And also, we
Ayan.
know that, we're getting news that Coach Aris
Oo,
Dimaunahan will also be
kasama.
joining us.
Coach.
Oo nga. Coach, ikaw ha?
Ayos yan, coach yan.
Saya yan. Kaya sana umantabay lang po kayo hanggang maya-maya. Plus marami pa tayong kwentuhan. Pero sa mga nagtatanong lang, Jerry,
Uy.
because today is supposedly PBA game day.
Yes, oo.
Canceled. Or rather, not canceled. Postponed the games
Postponed,
today.
Oh, yes, postponed. Actually, may nagtatanong din about the games tomorrow kung may
Aba.
ano na raw announcement pa. So far, as of this moment, wala pa pong ina-announce ang
Okay.
PBA office
So,
about
baybayan po
games
natin ang
tomorrow.
development.
Yes.
As of today, ang postponement lang po are the games that are scheduled to be played at the Inares
Yes.
and Antipolo.
Yes, yes.
Kasi alam naman natin, napakahirap din
Layo.
ng biyahe
Hirap,
doon.
oh, hirap.
Oo.
Lalo
Hindi
na,
safe for
umuulan.
the
Tsaka walang mainuman si Jerry doon.
hindi safe for the players,
Umuwi na lang
staff,
ako.
even the fans na dumayo pa doon
Oo.
sa may Inares, lalo na kung ganito yung panahon. So,
Madulas ang kalye.
Yeah, oo.
right.
Lalo na
Slippery
yung
when...
paakyat.
At kung
Well.
inaasahan natin na ang sama ng panahon ay magpapatuloy hanggang mamaya o
Wag
kahit
naman
ang
po
bukas.
sana.
Imagine yung drive pa uwi. It's going to be very difficult.
Imagine ninyo, imagine ninyo,
Oo. Mahirap talaga dun sa Inares.
But
Layo yun.
for
Baka ayaw nyo
now,
maglaro yung PBA sa
but for now, the games tomorrow, still status quo.
Status quo, status
Uy.
quo. So, siguro mga early morning uli kung
Abang-abang.
Or
titignan
mamayang
yung panahon.
gabi.
Yes, pwede.
Pwede
Right.
naman mag-text na si
Mauna
Dave
ka na.
Coros, ha?
Para at least, nandun ka
Wag
na
na.
agad sa PBA.
May
Uy,
masabi pa.
ang Bay Area kailan ang pagbabalik ng mga laro nila, Jerry. Nakita
Yes.
ko nasa Boracay nung mga
Wow.
ilan eh.
Oo.
Sarap
Dahil
naman.
2 weeks yung break nila. So, yung naunang 1 week break, nag-Boracay muna sila.
Sino?
Ha? Yung team.
Sina Maya, nakita ko. May mga post si Maya, magkakasama
Yes,
silang saya.
Pero ngayon, balik ensayo na ulit.
Balik
Kasi
na.
November 4 yung comeback game nila.
So, update. Kasi medyo hindi ko na nabilang. Sinong import nila? Import nila pagbalik? Si ano pa
Si
rin?
Andrew Nicholson,
Nicholson
parang
pa
last 2 games. Yeah, or last 2 or last game niya.
And then they will decide.
Yes, then they will decide whoever between Miles Powell and
Pang ninth.
yes.
Tingin ko
Nicholson.
yung Powell yun.
Ikaw, Waylon, sa tingin mo
Ako
ibabalik
tingin
yung
ko.
Pau?
Yes, oo. Kasi maganda record nila dun eh.
Ako tingin ko, kundi si Powell, si
Malamang nga. Tingin ko. Hindi pantay yung
No, but
Oh,
kidding,
ayan, yan,
kidding
yan.
aside, sino sa
Ano na
tingin
yung
mo
ano ko eh.
magiging choice ng Bay Area? Kasi this is to finish na the rest of
Oo,
the...
oo
ano.
nga.
oo. Ako, kung ano, yung, di ba? Kasi,
Ang linaw ah.
mas okay eh. Kay Powell ako kasi may malaki naman sila eh.
Oo,
Kung talagang firepower ang kailangan nila. Easily 30, 40
Si
points
Mong,
si
nandun si Mong.
7-5 yun, ha?
Oo, laki. Hindi, saka yung Powell, iba yung experience na dala-dala ng NBA caliber.
No, tama.
Saka yung-
NBA din si
Oo
Nicholson.
nga.
no?
Pero hindi, yung skill set ni Powell,
Yeah.
talagang nakita mo kung grabe. Kinamayan niya ni Bolik yun, di ba?
Oo.
After the game winner.
Oo, pinuntahan
Ganong
ni
kagaling yun.
Oo.
Hindi pantay sungay mo.
Oo, tsaka,
Wala na naman.
wala na
How
yung
about you,
bata.
how about you, Karen? Sa tingin mo, sinong...
Well, same ako. I think si Miles Powell. Kasi nga, medyo pack na sila sa big men. Pero yung nadadala na energy at skill set ni Powell, kakaiba talaga. Next level talaga.
Powell tayo lahat.
Oo.
Powell?
Ikaw,
Ano
ano
yan,
ka ba?
Nicholson.
Maiba lang, Nicholson.
Okay.
Para balance.
Si Mo
Tingin
nga.
ko kasi,
Tabingi talaga yung
oo
sugat
nga,
mo, eh.
nawawala na ng baterya eh. Hindi, si Nicholson kasi, I think, if ever gusto nilang makipag-compete dun sa mga malalakas na team like TNT, San Miguel, Magnolia, puro malalaking ano yan eh.
Import.
Oo, mga lalaking import. So, I think, mas fit si Nicholson dun sa...
Talaga gusto mo maiba.
Sineryoso mo talaga.
Kaya para magkaalaman, bandang uli, malalaman natin kung sino. Alright, so we're going to take another break. Balitaan muna tayo.
Pagbalik, batian na naman.
Pagbalik, kwentuhang UAAP kasama ang ating mga malalaro from the NU Lady Bulldogs. Kaya huwag
Uy.
po kayong alis. Magbabalik po ang The Chasedown.
Jason! Sino nga? Pag nagpalit,
Ang oras, 3:30. Ang oras sa Radyo 5 ay hatid sa inyo ng
we're back! Sana po safe kayo at
Yes.
nasa maayos ang inyong kalagayan on a very rainy, windy pa nga na
Yes.
Saturday afternoon. Welcome to the Chasedown. Tuloy-tuloy ang ating kwentuhan. Let's talk about UAAP. Waylon, tulungan mo ako dito.
Sige nga.
Kasi,
Sige.
to begin with, una, dapat today may laro. Pero na-cancel nga po at na-postpone dahil po sa masamang panahon. Nevertheless, ito ang mga natin, ibabalita sana kasi munti ka na dapat round 2 na di ba?
Oo, swelda sana ng round 2. Yung Lasal sana, nasa ano yan talo ng 2 sunod. Kung ngayon ang natuloy yung laro nila, kakalabanin sana yung UST, Golden Tigers.
Ano yun?
Start ng second round ng season 85. Linabas na yung schedule Ako inaabangan ko dyan
Uy.
yung
No.
UE.
UE.
Bomba!
Bomba.
Oo NU, leader Yun ang...
Yung iyak, hindi mo
wag.
inaabangan sa...
Siyempre, after sana nung
Seryoso,
UST
iyak nga rin.
DLSU, magtatapat ang Adamson Falcons at ang Ateneo Blue Eagles. Pero dahil nga walang laro,
Walang laro today.
postpone muna. Pahinga.
Anak.
Actually, may isang laro kanina yung
Ayun, natuloy.
UAAP Women's.
Yung women's, nga. Nagulat nga ako.
UST
Oo,
Lasal.
Nasa TV kanina. Walang tao nanonood.
Alright, so again, just a reminder, the UAAP men's basketball games today are postponed to another date due to typhoon or tropical storm, Paeng.
Chupaeng.
Pero Rich, yung UAP pala, magpapahinga yan on November 6 to 17 para magbigay daan sa FIBA World Cup Asian
okay.
Qualifiers.
Okay.
Kaya sabi nila, abuti silang December.
Yes,
Now, sa mga nagtatanong, paano yung mga laro po bukas? Wala pa pong announcement ang UAAP, just like the PBA, as to the games tomorrow. So, status quo, the games tomorrow for UAAP men's basketball in Araneta would be
Ayan
the
pala,
UE
UE.
Red Warriors going up against the FEU
Yan,
Tamaraws. And back-to-back sila with the UP Fighting Maroons going up against the NU Bulldogs.
Pakiantabayanan lang po.
Bukas yan. Hopefully, maganda na ang panahon bukas.
Sana. Hope and pray.
Yes. And we're hoping and praying again na maging, kumbaga maaliwalas ang panahon. Kasi tayo dito sa Manila, konting, I mean, not konti, medyo malakas ang pagulan. Pero imagine nyo sa Mindanao, ang lakas.
Uy.
Dami na talagang naapektuhan.
72 na yata ang namatay.
Actually, nirikant. Binawi ng NDRRMC, parang naging 40 plus. Around 45. Because some were double reports.
Okay.
But nevertheless, marami pa rin
Dami yun, 40.
At maraming injuries, maraming evacuation centers. Syempre, mahirap ang kanilang kalagayan.
Sana umaraw na. Wag naman yung mainit na mainit po.
Tama.
Araw lang.
Yeah.
Alright, we're ready to bring in our guests.
Ayan na.
Abak, pakilala mo naman yung mga
Oo.
bisita natin.
Yan.
Sige nga, Waylon.
Yung bumabasa.
Ayan.
Ito na, sige na. Unahin na natin. Members, of course, ng NU, mga walang katalo-talo.
Oh,
NU
yan.
Bulldogs.
Hindi na matalo.
Unahin na natin ang kanilang gwardiya. Camille Clarin.
Guard yan, guard.
Guard.
Camille Clarin.
Ayan. Hi, Clarin.
Yan, si
Hi,
Oh,
Clarin.
siyempre, sunod na natin, Christiana Dimaunahan.
Janna Dimaunahan.
Hi. Hello po. Siyempre, ang head coach. Ako, idol natin to.
Siyempre.
Aris Dimaunahan.
Dimaunahan.
Diyan ba?
Coach!
Diyan
Nasaan
ba
si Coach? Coach.
Sumuko ka na,
Yun!
Coach. Ayan, sumuko na nga.
Hello.
Yeah.
Coach, kamusta?
Okay naman.
Unang-una,
maulan.
congratulations sa NU, ha? 100 ano ba? 155 na? 55 wins?
Hindi pa.
3 muna, 3.
103.
103. Congrats, Coach, ha? And Christiana, of course, sa inyo ni Camille. Kayo yung talagang nagtatrabaho for NU na tuloy-tuloy yung panalo.
Tama. Yan lang.
Ha? Yun lang,
Okay,
Coach.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Coach, yun lang, syempre, yung sunod-sunod na panalo, kahit pa paano, kung iisipin mo, mahirap i-sustain, di ba? Pero for you guys to continue winning, talagang yung dedication makikita, Coach. Your thoughts na yung team mo talagang andyan pa rin.
Yes, tama ka ron, yung dedication na each and every member of us nandun and yung commitment namin for striving for excellence every day nandun. As we pursue na napagpatuloy yung streak na ginawa ng mga unang players na nakagawa nun from mga original players namin. Yun yung parang yun yung parang mission namin for this season, na maituloy kung ano man nasimulan yung mga former players ng NU, na maituloy namin yung streak na nasimulan nila.
Great.
Congratulations on what has been a very, very successful run. On specific notes muna, hi Camille! Congratulations! Girl, I've seen the billboard all over, EDSA.
Wow.
Ang ganda nung feature. And it featured Camille. Also, I seen there was Coach Mao, diba? Is part of the feature. Tell us about that campaign from from Nike, from a very popular brand, and being part of it, focusing on women, highlighting what we can do to elevate basketball in the game.
It's amazing to see that a brand like Nike. I'm a Nike athlete, so I've always been blessed to be a part of that team, and to see them finally take direction towards supporting women on the big stage. Campaigns like these have never been done before, especially here in the Philippines. This was almost 2 or 3 months in the making. We recorded it way back. I was able to invite some of my own teammates to be a part of it. The community that Nike has built for women's basketball is amazing to see, and the way that they're finally respecting the sport, it kind of turns the tide for women's basketball here in the Philippines. Because if you see a huge international brand such as Nike putting a spotlight on women's sports or women basketball in general, it'll definitely help the consumers also feel that way about the sport. So I'm just glad to be part of a team such as Nike that's willing to support so many things that I'm passionate and that I care about.
Yeah. Sobrang proud din kami, sa inyo. Even you, Christiana, you have done so much to promote, diba? And really just put the spotlight on women's basketball. Pero we have a long way to go pa, no? Marami pa tayong kailangang kumbaga gawin. Yeah?
Yes po.
How do you think it's gonna be how do you think it, for us fans, basketball fans, how can we help?
Syempre, since these times are different, we are given different attention and recognition as compared to the past. Syempre ngayon po, binobroadcast na yung games namin pag weekends. And I think it's the first time na hindi sobrang aga ng games namin. May mga games kami na scheduled in the afternoon.
Nice.
So medyo tight siya. And siguro the best the fans can do is to actually invest in buying tickets and watching us live kasi pwede naman na gawin.
Right.
And also to download the Signal Play app so you can support us kahit sa streams lang. And actually that's what we need the most kasi people investing in us, not just those who are not just the businessmen or those who are big investors sa field na to, pero yung ordinary people. We need them to invest in us and to believe in us enough to know that we will give them a show. They will enjoy women's basketball just as much as they will enjoy men's basketball.
It is just as entertaining, and you guys are such great athletes. Tama yun, makapanood ng live.
Naman.
Doon magsisimula yun. Jerry has more questions.
Yes, Coach Aris. Coach, good afternoon
Yes,
sa iyo.
Jerry, good afternoon.
Coach, alam natin, you're the main deputy ni Coach Pat Aquino before, but this season, ikaw na ang nag-take over nung program ng NU. Siyempre, alam natin yung record, no? Walang talo. Oo, walang talo. So, may pressure ba on your part na at least i-maintain yung ganong kahabang winning streak?
Pressure, sabi ko nga dati pa, at any level of basketball, kahit saan dito sa Pilipinas or internationally, there'll always be pressure. On a daily basis, meron yan. And mas dumadali yun for us kasi nga ang focus namin is to just improve on a daily basis, individually and as a group. We don't think too far, we don't look too far dun sa dulo. Kailangan kung ano lang what's in front of us, kung sino next game namin, kung anong practice today, kung ano kailangan namin improve sa practice na yon. And then kung sinong next game namin, doon lang kami nakafocus. Hindi kami masyado tumitingin. So we just stay in the present para hindi namin maramdaman gaano yung pressure. Pero talagang malaki yung pressure.
To ano naman to Camille and Christiana, how did you feel when the team got the 100 win ng school, no? Bihira yung ganung feat no, na 100 straight na games, no? How did you feel after that win? Camille.
It felt like, honestly, it just felt like another game because every season we go into the mentality that we're still 0-0. The streak is there, but it's not something that a lot of us on the team have been a part of. We're lucky enough to have continued on and have the responsibility to continue on the streak, but this was done by all of the teammates we've had in the past, all of the legends, and especially Coach Pat, anyone who's went through the NU program. It's them. They are the ones who built this streak. So achieving the 100 wins was more like for the community, I feel like. It was a celebration that everybody could be a part of, recognizing that women's basketball is something that's here to stay and something that's here to grow. But yeah, for us, we celebrated it the day of, the next day, back to practice.
Nice.
And that's what it is here at NU. The wins, you celebrate for 24 hours and then back to business. So it was definitely a great thing, but nothing in comparison to what we want to achieve.
Kaya sila patuloy na nanalo. Kasi ganun yung
Tama,
mindset.
no, yung mindset. Christiana, ikaw, naiyak ka ba nung nanalo kayo ng 100 win?
Hindi daw.
Pinagalitan ng tatay.
Lagi po kasing pinapaalala sa amin ni Coach Aris na never maging too high and never maging too low. So we're always in the middle and always on the ground. And tama po yung sinabi ni Cici na we treat every game as 0-0. We treat every day as a day. We don't look at the streak as a streak. We just look at a game per game.
Right.
Hindi kami nakagad dun sa 100. Nung coming into that game, we weren't thinking of 100-0. We were just thinking, I don't even remember which game it was, kung pang ilan na yun. Basta we were just thinking to play against UP. And, ayun po, siguro yung mindset namin na yun yung nag-keep sa amin on the ground. Kaya hindi kami nasasatisfy sa kung anong kaya namin gawin. And I think that game was simply a reminder for us to keep moving forward and to keep moving up. Kasi we don't stop at 100. And it wasn't even 100 for us. It was just another game.
Right.
Wow.
I just wanna ask kasi
Sige.
Christiana called Coach Aris. Coach Aris,
Oo nga.
di dad, hindi tatay, di papa. So, this is because we're talking basketball now, or in the games, coach pa rin tawag mo sa kanya. Hindi ka nagkakamali minsan like, dad.
Puta na tawag na dad kahit sa bahay.
What do you call him?
Coach pa rin.
Coach.
Coach pa rin.
Yes.
Talaga, Coach Aris?
Yes.
Oh, that I didn't.
Kasi kami, syempre, we're part of the team and we treat each other as player and coach. That's why ang tawag niya sa akin is coach. Tawag ko sa kanya is Landalet or Christiana sa game. So, nandun yung thin line na pagiging coach niya ako. Hindi niya ako daddy on times na nasa court kami. Once inside the court, working in practices and during game time, it's all business. Walang daddy.
Wow.
Hirap niya, no?
Daddy. Sige, Coach. Kami na lang tatawag sa'yo ng dad.
Kaya, pwede rin.
Pero kami na rin bibigyan mong baon.
Ayun, yun. Oo, pwede.
Napakamot si Coach.
No, but that's, that like what you said, Coach
Ang galing
Aris.
mo talaga,
That's a
Reyna, sa
thin
mga
line. Kasi, hindi naman, ko, magulang na rin siguro ako. Ang hirap, di ba? Mahirap yan. Shows a lot about being professional. For
Galing,
them
galing.
too. For them too.
Okay.
Yan, Daddy
There-
Abak, ikaw.
Abak, ikaw. Ito, daddy
Daddy
din to eh.
Abak.
Mahirap talaga talunin. Pangalan ng coach, Dimaunahan.
Dimaunahan, ha?
Dapat to, track and field eh. Pero coach, how do you celebrate? Do you still celebrate each win pagdating sa dugout? Oh, girls, panalo na naman tayo, ha? Better luck next time sa mga kalaban. Ganun ba?
So, yun we have this, kagaya ng sinabi ni Sisi kanina, we have this 24-hour thing na parang rule sa team namin na whatever happens, good or bad, we have 24 hours to, if it's a win, we have 24 hours to celebrate it, and then after 24 hours, we go back to the court and start working again for the next day and for that day itself. Ganun yung mindset namin para, again, hindi kami nag-stay sa past and we don't look too far sa future, we just stay in the present.
Yes, and
Ganun ang
Ganda.
mentality namin
Oo nga.
para hindi kami para hindi rin kami masyado ma-pressure na, kailangan natin manalo ng ganitong karaming games. Hindi, we just take it a day at a time, a practice at a time, a game at a time.
Oo nga. Sisi and Christiana, ibang klase. This is one for the books, talagang pang Ripley's Believe It or Not, di ba? 103 games winning streak, yung ibangan teams, two game winning streak lang, masaya na, di ba? But of course, does it enter your mind na Christiana and Sisi na kailan kaya tayo makakatikim? Ganun ba yun? Do you have thoughts on that, or talagang positive lang, win and win and win lang?
Syempre po, we always have respect sa kahit sinong mga kalaban namin. Hanggat naglalaro ka, pwede kang matalo. Sabi nga, bilog po ang bola. Pero we don't delve into it sobra. Kasi kami lang din yung kakainin ng buhay kapag inisip namin matatalo kami. So lagi lang namin na we will do what we do and what we do best. Gagawin namin yung pinaghandaan namin. Kasi ginagawa naman ng coaches namin ng maayos yung trabaho nila sa pag-prepare sa amin. So, kakatiwalaan lang po namin yung sistema. And, yun, coming into every game, hindi namin iniisip na pwede kaming matalo or ano man. Iniisip lang po namin na maglalaro kami.
Nice.
Tama. Si Coach Aris, Christiana. And Sisi, what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, it goes along the same lines as what Candalet said. We go into every game, every practice thinking about what we can do to win. That word, the L word, is not in our vocabulary here at NU. It's not to be like snobbish, or it's not like, that's not the mentality that we have. It's just being an NU Bulldog comes with pressure, and that's a privilege. So we always have to go into the mentality that the only group that can beat us is our own selves. Once we're over that obstacle, tuloy-tuloy na yun. It's a big thing to be part of NU because it's a pressure to be at the top. Everyone is gunning for you, but we've prepped for that role. Hours and hours of work has gone into it. It may look easy when you see the box scores, but there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, and our mentality is to win, and that's what happens on the court.
Milan.
Ito last lang na question, Daddy Aris.
Daddy ka pa.
Hindi, syempre, ayaw tawagin ni Christianang Daddy.
Ikaw na lang.
Tayo na lang.
Sige.
Coach, yung syempre, ang main goal nito is to win the championship.
Syempre.
Matalo na tayo ng elimination. Bahala na maputol yung win streak. Pero ang bottom line, championship number
Tama.
7. Di ba?
Yes.
Di ba, Daddy?
Yes, tama. Yun yung main goal for this season.
Alam ko
Not the streak, it's the championship. If the streak continues, so be it. Basta ang main goal is to with the chip sa dulo.
Tama.
Correct.
Coach Aris, yung anak mo napakaganda. Napakagaling pa maglaro ng basketball.
Baka may
Matalino
pinagmanahan,
pa. Courtside reporter and all that.
Mana-mana
Kanino
lang.
mana yan? Sa'yo or kay Mrs.?
Ay, mahal sa asawa ko yan. Lahat sa asawa.
Bait din
Buti
ko.
na lang sa
Si
misis
Daddy
ko
talaga, oh.
Daddy talaga.
Humble, oh.
Oo.
Sige, Daddy, baon namin.
Ano ba gusto mo?
Gcash yan. Gcash.
Nali ah.
091.
Yeah. Sana we had more time. No?
Oo
Sisi,
nga.
are you watching on Friday? Tinanong ko na lang talaga siya dito. No! Oh my God.
I can't. We're in like a bubble now. So.
Oh.
Okay.
That's why. They caught you one time on cam. You were talking to Sean because you were on the floor. You were seated on the floor and you were talking to Sean. And can you share what you were telling him? Because, you and I were very colorful in the sideline. So,
Yeah.
would you remember what you told Sean?
I think it's what I usually tell him. He's new to the role of being a guard. He's only really been like practicing that role for like 1 to 2 years. So, as someone who's been a guard for their entire life almost, and someone who's worked to become a shooter, I feel like my advice has a lot of weight for him. So I just tell him to be confident with his shot, and once the defense is giving you a certain read, to do what you've been trained to do. Because sometimes he gets a little nervous out there, but it's his first year in the pros, and I'm very proud of him. I'm glad that he trusts me enough and he like values what I have to say to him.
Yeah. That's
Kaya
that
pala,
should be
Riza.
fun. Ano yun?
Wala.
Yeah, kasi nakikita, di ba sa game,
Kaya nga.
you won't miss us because we're
Magkakatabi kayo sa...
we're almost in the same room, and then we're wearing the jerseys like we're gonna play. Coach Aris,
Daddy?
mabilis na
Daddy,
bati
oh.
lang po, pasasalamat sa mga NU Lady Bulldogs fans. And invite them to see the games.
Just wanna take this opportunity to thank everybody sa community namin.
Management.
Sa management, sa lahat na suporta na binibigay nila sa amin, never ending. And I invite you to watch us sa games live. Sana magkaroon kayo ng time to watch us play. And you'll see how our women's basketball play the hardest and hopefully the smartest way possible, and try to win games sa season na to, and hope to see you in the venues. And if not, yun nga, dun sa hopefully maka-subscribe kayo dun sa Signal app para makanood kayo ng games ng women's basketball. Thank you very much also for having us here.
Ayan.
Anytime, Daddy.
Christiana, your turn.
Christiana?
Sorry.
Do you
May
want
mga
to
gusto kang batiin?
Do you want to thank your daddy?
Thank you sa the Chasedown for having us,
Hindi
for
naman.
featuring people. We don't get this a lot. And I hope yung mga viewers and yung other basketball fans, mabigyan kami ng chance by buying tickets to our games, watching us live, or watching our streams. Give us the support na alam kong deserve naman namin. So, women's basketball is a different breed, and I hope you get to witness it. Thank you again, Fran.
Christiana, nag-trending ka pala ng huli with Rendo, no? That's just so funny to me. So, I just have to put it out there.
Talaga? Si Rendo naman ang ano niya yan.
Oh, kasi ang kulit lang eh. It's just funny. Alright, Sisi.
Yeah, thank you guys for having us on the show. It's always a pleasure to speak about women's basketball and the culture that we've created at NU. To all of the fans, anybody who's watching, hopefully you guys take the chance to come out and watch us. This second round is definitely going to be a lot more interesting and a lot more competitive. So watch us make history. Thank you.
All right, there you have it. Thank you so
you,
much,
Daddy.
Camille
Thank you,
Clarin,
Daddy.
Christiana Dimaunahan,
Kids.
and Coach
Ingat kayo,
Aris
mawala.
Dimaunahan of the NU
Thank you,
Lady
Daddy.
Bulldogs.
Ingat kayo, ingat.
Take care, stay safe, and stay dry.
Yes.
All right, there you have it. Mga kampiyon, di ba? Mga
Unbelievable.
We are about to wrap up the show. We'd like to thank all of our guests. William Navarro, yung Lakwatchero natin, of
Garan.
course, the ladies, and Coach Aris. And we hope that you enjoyed this episode. At again, mag-ingat po kayong lahat dahil po medyo masama ang panahon. Ako po si Riza Diaz.
Waylon Galvez, ang LA Lakers, 05.
Oy, oo nga. Talagang diniin mo pa. Okay,
Together
Abba
with-
Cordero po.
Jerry Ramos, Maya ng Oyster Boy, happy birthday.
Uy, Maya.
And-
Robert Evangelista. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Ayun. And this has been the
Chasedown.
Kami po ang 1PH, teleserbisyo para sa Pilipino.
Salamat
Maya.
po.
Happy weekend, stay safe.
Maya,
Mr. Willa.
Maya.